everyone. And we are back. So sorry for the technical trouble. Matt was in the middle of explaining the basic rules for Outgunned Adventure. So, hey, Matt, why don't you let us know how to play the game?
Oh, my God. All right. Just real quick, sum up what I said, because it's a dice pull system. You add your attribute to your skill. That's how many dice you roll. I'm going to give you a target. You're looking for pairs, 3 of a kinds, 4 of a kinds, etc. If you succeed by more than what you needed to, you can use those extra ones for extra actions or to help someone else making the same test. There is a 3-in-1 rule, so you can take 3 basic successes. So that's like 3 pairs and count it as a critical success, or vice versa, break a critical success into 3 pairs, 3 basic successes. You can help people. You spend your action to help them do something, they get an extra die. If the whole group's doing it, I might skip that step and tell you get a basic success. Now make your roll to see how much better you do. Say everything falls apart. This game does not like failure, so there are rerolls. Every character has at least 1 feat where they can spend a resource called luck to re-roll in a special situation. No strings attached. They re-roll any dice that weren't part of a success and add it to their successes. Anybody can take a general re-roll where you do that same thing, except if you fail on the re-roll, as in you don't get any more successes or you don't improve your success, you lose a success that you already had banked. And then last but not least is the all-in reroll. So this is after you have failed a reroll and you're like, no, I need to keep going. You can reroll just like in the normal reroll. However, if you fail, you lose all of your successes. It's an utter disastrous failure. All right. Sorry, guys, but saying this 4 times in a row got me rushing. Going to transition here real quick. So the players have a few trackers they're going to be tracking. They have a grit, which in other games would be sort of like health or hit points. You can take up to 12 points of grit damage. Everyone is the same. It doesn't fluctuate. You also will have, depending on things that happen in the game, you might take on conditions, and this is called your look. So I might give you a condition that says you look tired or you look bruised, and this will apply a -1 die penalty to one of your attributes, typically is what it does. Players also have luck. They're going to start the game with 1 luck. You can spend luck to gain an extra die on a roll. You can also spend a luck to activate certain feats. Every character has a feat that requires luck to activate. Or if you have banked 6 luck, you can use it for a spotlight. So a spotlight, which each character starts the game with 1, is an amazing moment where they take control of the camera and everything is about what that character is doing in the moment. They can use it to just automatically get an extreme success without rolling, which is almost the best success you can get. They can use it to save a friend who's about to die. They can use it to remove one of those conditions I mentioned. Or, my favorite, do whatever you want. So, in negotiation with your director, me, you can spend your spotlight to do something crazy. Think big movie stunts and things of that nature. All right. I'm going to transition here again. So, a little more detail about damage and things like that. Some of the tests you'll be taking will be dangerous. And if you fail those tests, you're going to take grit damage. Like I said before, you can take up to 12. When you hit 8, you take on one of those conditions I mentioned before. And when you hit 12, you have to make a roll in death roulette. You roll a 6-sided die. Everyone right now has 1 bullet in their death roulette tracker. As long as you roll above your current number of bullets you have in your death roulette tracker, you're okay. You're messed up, but you're okay. If you fail that roll, yeah, you're dead or removed from the scene in a very bad way. Something has happened. You can recover grit. There will be times where I'll let you know, hey, right now would be an appropriate time for you guys to what they call catch a break. And that will let you, it's kind of like a long rest. You're going to get your grit back from doing that. All right. Any questions on any of that I rambled on 3 different streams?
Yeah, go back to the previous streams if you want to hear the a different version.
Okay.
No, we're good.
Transition again here. So it's time to meet our characters. Oh, this is cut off. That's too bad. Sorry, Jason and Professor, your heads are cut off. So the quick start comes with pre-generated characters, and all the players picked one. So I'm just going to go around and have each of them kind of tell you a little bit about their character. So guys, maybe hit on, what makes your character unique, like their flaws or catchphrases or roles and tropes. Anything you think's worth mentioning. Will, you are playing June. Why don't you start us off?
All right. I'm playing Shizhong Yinjun. Just go by June, because everyone has trouble saying my name, apparently. I'm a... I guess we'll go over tropes and roles, too, in it. So my role's a smuggler, and my trope is born rebel. So I used to be a farmer, but now I'm actually out doing fun stuff. I can't resist an easy score, and... either we do it or someone else will, so I'm always the one who hops in and causes problems. And the reason why I picked the character was because she had a 3 in criminal, and so I thought that would be cool. Just to go over, I guess, some of the features she has here. She has hidden pocket, so I can hide stuff in places that people can't find it, or make something that I lost earlier in the game suddenly appear back in my pocket. Like, no, I've had that key. You didn't lose it. It's fine. I'm good at picking locks, and I'm good at doing things that the group doesn't want me to do. Specifically, is what it says. When I do something against the intentions or plan of the group, I get a free reroll. So that's awesome.
What a surprise!
All right, awesome. That's June. So, Jeremy, why don't you tell us about Raymond?
So, Professor Raymond Surrey. So, he's a professor at East Coast University, and he's a lot of know-how, a lot of bravado, but nothing to back it up. So, he's quite a coward, and his biggest fear is heights. So he must avoid anything, because he's found in his studies that the way to avoid falling to your death is not being in high places. So he's consumed with being in a place where he could tumble to his death. So he's in the archaeology department, and he is able to, very astute. He's very able to assess a situation, and can even copy what people do. If someone does something successfully that he's never tried before, he can learn just by watching. And he's very sure of himself. So if he fails to do something, he can, he can turn that into some kind of success, because he meant to do that. He's never he's never insecure about what he's capable of. And surprisingly, his crime stat is a little high. So he's used illegal means to secure some of the prizes of the university, and so he's stepped into the back alleys and has employed some unsavory people to guide him in his explorations. But yes, we'll see how that side of him comes out. But so he's just he's a lot of talk, but nothing really to back it up. But very, very knowledgeable in anything involving ancient civilizations or dead languages.
All right. Awesome. All right, Terry, you are playing Jason O'Connor. Tell us about Jason.
I am Jason O'Connor, and I was a soldier during the war. I'm real good at leadership. I led troops into battle, and I happen to get really lucky with fighting and stunts like ducking and rolling and jumping and leaping out of trees. Good with a gun. Looks like I have trouble with focus sometimes, though.
Yeah.
And fixing and healing and knowing things. So I have a tendency to look a little lost in the midst of things, but I always come out on top because I can shoot people really good. I have a knife, a gun, winter clothes, and a rope because ropes come in really handy. And spiders I can do without. My friend Indiana, he had a problem with snakes. I had to choose spiders, but I've been through worse. So it says on my character sheet.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like if you split Indiana Jones in two, you would get the Professor and Jason.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, Professor Jones.
Yeah. Awesome. So just a quick reminder, guys, you have that luck resource and you have your spotlight. For anybody that's been watching our Dune games, roughly think of spotlight like when we use our determination. That's the big gun. And luck would be sort of like momentum, but we don't generate it for other people. However, you can get luck by doing crazy things, making sacrifices throughout the game. And also, if you invoke your flaw in an appropriate time, it will hinder you a little, but I will probably give you a luck for doing that. And when you do your spotlight, you damn sure better use your catchphrase. All right. So let's begin. I will just mention quickly that I have altered the opening scenes to set up some future things, because when we finish this and we get the full game, we're going to revisit but make our own characters. So if you're getting the quick start and you say that's not how they did the first scene, it's because I tweaked it just a little bit. All right, let's get going. Changing scenes. So, it is May 3rd, 1931. A camera zooms through wispy clouds towards a high ice cliff. As it nears, we see three adventurers clinging to a rope, their boots desperately trying to grab any purchase they can find on the icy surface. As you, against your better judgment, peer down through the clouds, you know somewhere down there is the pilot Alaska in her seaplane waiting. But she might as well be on the moon. You're so far away. And then you begin to think about how you even got to this point. Looking down, we fade into another scene.
Don't look down.
So we...
Keep looking up. Just keep looking up, Professor.
We are in the Meacham Club. 5 days before, you are sitting in a warm, cozy lounge. The Meacham Club was founded by retired military officers of an academic order known as Fraternitas Quasitorum, or the Fraternity of Seekers. Sitting across from you is your new patron, Sir Josiah Tibbles Melcast III. But you've quickly learned that most people just call him the Colonel. The Colonel has just handed a cloth-wrapped item to Jason. He smiles at you and says, "So, what questions do you have for me, boys and girl?" And Jason, you will see in the handout something called Odin's Key. Everyone should be able to see it. So if you want to pop it up, Jeremy, on your screen. that is what he has handed to you.
I'm looking. Okay.
It appears to be a metal disc carved with ancient runes, set in its center.
Yeah, it's like that thing at the top of the Staff of Ra.
Yeah, there's a sheet of hard rock so thin that it allows light to pass through.
Yes.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
If only that movie was made, I'd be able to reference it.
So the colonel has literally contacted you and in a very short period of time rushed you to London to meet with you. And they've hired you to go on an expedition to Greenland to find the lost tomb of Eric the Red. And from it, recover an artifact. The colonel, unfortunately, isn't really sure what the artifact is, but he believes it could change things as they understand it in the world. So, what questions do you have for the colonel?
How much are you paying us?
Is there a map?
Good question.
He has hired a very competent pilot who has worked for him before, who is going to get you to the disembarking point on a remote peninsula of Greenland. There isn't a map as such. No.
Mr. O'Connor, do you mind if I take a closer look at that disc you're holding? I'd like to examine it and see if I can get a sense from the runes or anything, if there's any location information.
I'll hand it to you.
So this can be our first test. You give me a focus plus no, and we're just looking for a basic success on this one.
Okay.
For who?
For the professor.
For the professor.
Okay. So, no. And so I just click the two attributes. Yep. And you can only select one at a time. So I'm rolling.
No.
Yeah.
I think there's actions on the left side of the screen.
Under your actions.
Well, actions. Yeah. Right. I'm seeing. Oh, actions.
One of them.
No. Okay. There's one that's
Yeah,
yeah.
You go
on the main screen, it should be for every stat. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So focus. Yeah. So I click on focus. How do I add
no,
or no?
It already knows.
Actually, under action, it should be no.
Okay. No, and click on dice pool. No.
Use, right? The little lightning
Yes.
symbol in the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Ooh.
Don't know what-
All right.
Oh, I think you clicked heal.
Oh, heal? Really?
Oh, that's what it says.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No,
weird.
it was. Yeah, it was clicked on. Okay, let's try this again. So I want focus.
You don't want focus.
I
You
don't
just want
focus.
no.
I just want no. I just want no. Okay.
The action no combines with the governing attribute.
Oh, okay. Try again. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, it was a bit. I like that other roll better. Okay, two successes. Basic.
So you got 2 successes. Only needed 1 in this case. So what I will tell you is that the runic inscription does just name it as Odin's key.
All right.
But you don't find anything relevant to a location or anything.
Okay. All right. So, do we have a timetable, Colonel? Is there a timetable on when we need to leave?
Oh, my dear boy, you're leaving as soon as we're done here. Alaska will meet you and take you. I must tell you that there are several groups, including a bizarre Rosicrucian sect, and the Italians, of course, who are moving fast to find the burial site of Eric the Red in Greenland. But we have acquired this information that we believe will lead you to the correct place to find the tomb. and it came at great cost to get this information. So time is of the essence.
So I'm a little confused. Are we getting is there treasure there? Is it a big golden idol? What are we grabbing?
There is, we believe, an artifact. We want that back. There may be treasure. It is a Viking tomb, after all. And I will be happy to allow you that, but any relics we will need to inspect, because we believe we will know which one it is when you return today.
Oh, I'm ready. Let's go.
Any other questions?
It's Greenland, so it's going to be warm.
It'll be quite cold. You will be equipped with the appropriate winter garb, of course.
Huh, but it's called Green. Okay.
All right.
I believe the name is just for the tourists.
Well, gentlemen, if that is it, I have a car waiting for you. And
Is there a small, like, golden pen he used to write something, or some little keepsake I can grab from this well-to-do gentleman's estate as we...
Well, this is a lounge in a fraternal club.
Oh, okay.
It's not his home.
It wouldn't feel like I'm properly securing collateral that way then. All right,
I mean,
fine.
there are little decorative curios from antiquity spread throughout the building, of course. But
No. I was looking for some, if he abandons us, at least I get away with this type of a thing. But it's not. It's fine. It's fine.
all right. Well, with that, then you snap back to the present time, the side of a glacier.
So we flew here, and we're climbing down this thing.
You're climbing up.
We're ascending.
Below you, through the clouds, somewhere is the sea, and hopefully your seaplane.
With Alaska.
With Alaska,
Pilot.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So do me a favor and switch to the tactical map really quick. That's the little folded map-looking icon.
Mm-hmm.
And this one you can zoom out and in with your mouse wheel if you need to. Should see basically the same image, but with your 3 tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need you to position yourselves in this over the rope in the order you are ascending, knowing that whoever is at the front or the top is the person responsible for hammering in the pitons and securing the ropes.
Oh, that's me. I'm doing that. I was just trying to jump on the rope.
Looks like June was the last one up.
I need security. Nobody said there would be climbing. This is insane. These heights are very, very unusual.
It is bitterly cold, and the wind is kind of threatening to blow you off of this rope.
Do me a favor, Professor. If you start to fall, push away so you don't land on me.
I was assuming you were catching me.
You outweigh me by like 75 pounds.
All right, Jason, we're going to make a test to see how well you do with hammering those pitons. So if you go to your action,
I'm good at this. I know it.
if you go to your actions, you're going to scroll down to the survival action. And that should automatically combine your brawn and your survival for a roll. And we are looking for a critical success, which means 3 of a kind or better.
So I clicked that, and then I just hit use.
Yep. All right. You got 2 basic successes, Jason. You needed 1 critical success, so you're 2/3 of the way there. You can do you have any feats that let you reroll like brawn tests or survival tests?
I have a feat called That Was Close, and
Okay.
it lets me spend 1 luck to repeat 1 reaction roll.
Okay.
Does that apply?
This is not a reaction, unfortunately. That would be more like traps and being shot at and things like that.
And I can get a free reroll when resisting fear.
Yeah, no, not that either. So you'll have to take a run-of-the-mill reroll. So what you're going to do, I'm going to let you choose because we are doing this quick start and we don't have the full rules. You could either keep the 6s and the 1s and reroll just the 1 die for that 3, or I'll let you scrap one of those pairs and reroll 3 dice because what you're trying to get is a 3 of a kind.
And are 6s better than 1s, or 1s better than 2s?
No, neither. You just want a 3 of a kind.
Can the professor offer any advice with where would be a more stable place to hammer the piton? Or am I not? I'm too far away from what he's doing.
So tell me again what my options are for re-rolling.
You could just reroll 1 die to represent that
The
3, or I'm going to let you scrap one of those pairs and reroll 3 dice.
Okay.
Professor, why don't you, real quick though, since the professor wants to help, why don't you make a roll, Professor? What do you think would be appropriate for that, Professor?
Maybe awareness or maybe no and so is detect is just like an observation. Yeah, so maybe detect it with his focus.
Focus and detect?
Yeah, focus and detect.
Okay. So are those are not under focus? Is detect under focus?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So then just make the detect action roll.
Okay. Ooh.
Wow. All right, Jason, don't worry about it.
Yes. Please get me off this mountain.
The professor has seen you hammering and pointed out that just a little left is a much firmer bed of ice to target. And by virtue of his help, you have safely gotten the critical success you needed.
So I just yell back at him. Of course, I knew that. That's exactly what I was going to do. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Normally, with a help, you would just spin an action and it would add a die. But in this weird, precarious thing, I kind of wanted you to make a roll. So that's why I did it.
It would be pretty unfortunate if I fell and knocked the other 2 people off the rope and we all died.
Let me tell you, I had a whole chain of events that was going to happen. But
well, at least it's too cold for there to be any spiders.
Yes.
you all hammered it home, and you all successfully finished the ascent up the ice cliff and come to a summit, which I am transitioning to right now. On top of the mountain, the wind is even harsher than during the climb, carrying the threatening sound of waves that crash hundreds of feet below. Looking over the edge, on one side, you see the wall you just climbed. On the other, you see the sea spread as far as your vision can take in. It seems appropriate that the tomb of a Viking explorer be located in such a beautiful yet dangerous place. Ahead of you on a mound is a large memorial stone standing out against the sky, surrounded by ice. The stone is decorated with a Christian cross and bears some kind of carved inscription. What do you do?
So the professor staying well away from the edge and actually maybe embracing the the stone cross just against the force of the wind gives a closer inspection to the inscription and tries to see what he knows, if there's any language language that he can interpret.
All right. Yes, it appears to be an old form of Latin. You're going to make a focus plus culture roll.
Okay.
And because you have the archaeology feat, you do not get a penalty like someone else would.
Okay.
There's an old form of Latin versus a newer form of Latin.
Well, the way it's carved, they're using the old ancient Roman shorthand, basically.
I don't see culture.
Uh-oh. Did they have a typo in the book? They may have. This is sort of a beta. Hold on.
Oh, right. So would it be...
One moment. I gotta look at a character sheet here.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, let's do focus and knowledge then. No.
Okay. No? Okay.
That was probably like an early version or something.
Two basic.
Successes. All right. So because you got the extra success, I'll give you a little more information. So the inscription reads Sicut Vixi Ego Relinquo, which translates to as I lived, so I depart. And you notice when you got closer and were reading the inscription that there is a circular indentation in the base of the monument.
So
what are the other two doing? Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, we're looking for a tomb of some kind, right? I'll kind of poke around in the scrub and ice and see if I can find a hole in the ground. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I'll kind of look around the area and see if there's an obvious thing while he's over there hugging that pillar.
Okay. How about you, Jason?
I have my hands on my hips, walking around the monument like I knew this was going to be exactly like this, and I'm looking around to see if there's any like trapdoors, secret passageways.
Okay. So, June, you're going to make a crime plus awareness roll. And Jason, you're going to make a focus fix roll. And what were you saying, Professor? I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'll wait until... Yeah, because this is happening at the same time. So I'll say that after their rolls, yeah.
Okay.
What roll am I making again?
Focus and fix. So you'll go down in your actions to fix and do that one.
I think there's snow.
Now you could re-roll. Okay, Jason, you needed a critical. June, you needed a critical as well. Do either one of you want to re-roll? Do you have a free re-roll you think is appropriate?
Not on this. I'm not as perceptive as I pretend to be. No, I do not.
Okay, so you could do a regular re-roll if you want. In this case, you can't because you got no successes. I apologize. You cannot do a reroll. Jason did get a basic success, so he could reroll that last die and hope and pray
Okay.
he gets a
3.
3. Yeah.
3. Get a 3.
Get a 3.
So just roll
Do
it.
I just click on it in the thing?
No, it's not programmed for this game style of reroll.
When I hover over it, it says 1d6. No.
Yeah,
I think it's just telling you.
It's just telling you what you rolled. But if you go to the middle center, you can go to the big generic dice and just roll a d6. Should be the little button with the red guy. Or,
dive in with the guns.
yeah.
Closer.
Oh well.
So
I need to step away for a second, but I can still hear you guys.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you because this game doesn't really like failure. Although you did not succeed, you are kind of fixated on that little circle indentation that the professor observed. So we'll cut back to the professor.
It could be a secret magic button.
Yes. Mr. O'Connor, do you have the key the colonel gave us? I seem to have found an indentation.
Oh, yeah. I'll pull it out and hand it to the professor.
Okay.
Right.
And then I will stand back just in case.
Please watch the edge.
Poison darts.
Don't get so close to the edge. Yes.
Professor, make a focus no roll.
Okay.
If you have any feats regarding history that you think would be appropriate, let me know.
Okay, yeah. I'll have the reroll for anything concerning like ancient civilizations. So
Okay, perfect.
yeah, let's try that. Oh.
So you got 2 basic successes.
Yeah.
So we want a triple.
Okay.
So if you want to do a reroll,
Yeah, let me use my free reroll for things concerning ancient civilizations.
okay.
And
And is that one of the ones that costs a luck, or it's just a reroll?
it is just a reroll. Yeah, gain a free reroll for all rolls that deal with archaeology, dead languages, and ancient civilizations.
And then I'll let you decide. Do you want to keep one of those pairs and reroll everything else, or do you want to keep 2 pair and see what happens?
I'll keep the 2 pair. I think that
Okay.
sounds like it'll help better. Okay, so here's the 2. The 5 and the 6 are getting rerolled.
No, that's good. Oh no, wait, that's bad. Never mind.
No. Yeah. I didn't. I gave away my 6. So I have no. Yeah, I have.
So that was a free reroll, so it doesn't cost you any loss of successes.
Mm-hmm.
So now your other option is to go all in, but a failure on that will cost you all of your successes.
Right. So I only have 2. If I had 3, I could combine them. I need to know. My thirst for knowledge is overwhelming. Yeah, my desire to know. So I'm gonna go all in.
Okay.
And so just do the roll again, basically, or do I guess keep? You can keep.
You re-roll all the failed dice.
Okay.
And in this situation, I'm just saying, because we don't have the entire rules, that you can pick one of those pairs and re-roll it 2 if you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same roll again. I'll re-roll the 6 and the 3 now. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Need a 1 or a 2. No! No! Why can't I get this?
There's something you feel like should be coming to you, but yes, indeed, the key does seem to fit perfectly in the niche if you want to put it in there.
Yeah, just based on the shape, he can't make any sense of anything else. But based on the shape, he's gonna try it. Yeah.
Okay.
Completely ignorantly, he will try to insert.
So
this
is
key.
the thing the size of Odin's key?
Yes.
Is that what we're saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That was the one thing the professor was able to
So
confirm.
how big is Odin's key?
It's maybe 6 inches across. It's not very big.
Okay. That's a pretty good size. That's almost a frisbee.
No.
Stone frisbee.
Or like, yeah, never mind. Okay.
All right.
I'm watching very closely whatever the professor is doing to see if he makes any mistakes where maybe I could do something better.
As the professor inserts the disc of Odin's key into the niche, it almost perfectly fits in place, and with the subtlest of touch, you realize it pushes back as if there was some sort of mechanism in the niche, and then the ground starts to rumble.
Those Vikings are pretty smart. Huh?
The entire side of the summit begins to collapse under your feet. As you plummet, the professor realizes, why would a famous pagan Viking be buried under a Christian symbol?
Oh.
It's a trap.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Of
Hey.
course, I knew that. I should have known that.
Yeah. I'm going to need everyone to make brawn stunt rolls. So under your actions, if you select stunt,
What kind of stunt roll?
it's
Oh,
brawn. But you just click the stunt.
I see.
Okay, we needed a critical success. You're 2/3 of the way there, June. You're nowhere near there, Professor.
No.
And we're waiting to see how Jason fares here.
Can we push these two or no? On
You can, but I want to see what Jason gets. 2-2. Oh no.
we're all
Okay.
just flailing.
So, Jason and
2 pairs is good in poker.
it is, but we need a 3 of a kind. And Jason and June can do a reroll at this point.
I'll
because
reroll my one loose dice. Come on, it's like a 1 in 3 chance.
So, is this considered a reaction?
Yes, this is a reaction. You gonna do your free run?
Yes.
So,
Oh,
what does that mean? Oh, did June die?
I just died. Everyone's dead.
June did not die, but we'll get to her in a sec. So, what does the verbiage of that feat say?
It says spend 1 luck to repeat 1 reaction roll of any kind. You must keep the new result.
So you get to reroll the whole thing.
Okay. So, since
Yep.
I'm new to this game, is that something that I should do, or should I just, like, you said I could, like,
You could just do a regular reroll.
dump one of the
'Cause
pairs?
you have 2 5s. You literally would just need 1 more 5 or 1 more 2, and you'd be okay.
So I could re-roll the 1 and the 4?
You could reroll the 1 and the 4, or again, because we're only using the quick start rules, I'm going to let you reroll the 2s, the 1, and the 4 if you want to do that.
Nah, I'll just re-roll the 1 and the 4.
Okay. So just do 2 dice under the little generic dice roller.
One of us has to live to tell what happened here.
Oh, sorry. I rolled 4 dice somehow. Let me try that again.
So if you click on the image of the die twice, it should. Yeah, you got it.
I clicked it a whole bunch of times because I thought it was supposed to roll when I clicked it.
No.
So you got a 4 and a 2, which I believe
Yeah.
you had a pair 2. So you got it, Jason. Good job.
We didn't die.
So,
Well, you didn't.
and
I'm gonna save you.
you, by virtue of that extra basic success, you can lend help to one of your friends.
Well, while I'm like holding on for dear life by my ankles on something, can't I like grab one with one hand and the other guy with the other hand?
No, but you can grab one of them, and the way that will happen mechanically is you're going to give them another die to roll.
Ah. So the professor is pointing at June as he's plummeting. You know,
Yeah,
help,
one
help,
die would not.
help her,
One die.
help her. No, help
One die
June.
will not help. the
No,
professor.
nothing is going to help me except luck.
All right, is he? Are you giving me a
Do I have
die?
to pick one?
Yeah, it's Sophie's choice.
I have
But-
to pick somebody.
Yeah, but statistically, the only one that really will help is June,
Why?
because the professor got no successes.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
You're only giving them one die, so it won't help him.
Okay, so she's like still sliding, and he's already like gone.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
No,
impaled
I'm
on
not gone yet.
stalagmites
I'm not
below.
gone yet. I'm watching. I'm observing. The behavior.
While hanging on to like a little twig sticking out of the rock.
So is
Going
Jason
to break off.
throwing a rope or somehow reaching down?
I have a rope. I could. Yeah, that would be better to throw the rope than my knife. But
All right.
Pin me to the wall. You're safe.
So tumbling through rock and snow, plummeting presumably to your death, Jason whips out the rope and flings it at June. June, roll one more die. Good luck.
it's too bad I don't have my friend's whip.
All right, so I get a bonus dice, right? Is that what that did?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
So I didn't get a triple, but I got 3
Yep,
pairs now.
you got it.
3 pairs
So-
counts.
Yeah. So I turned it into.
You got it. You hold onto that rope, and Jason pulls you away from, shattering your brains against boulders as you slide. What is Professor? It sounds like the professor is up to something.
Yes. So the professor quickly realizes that curling into a ball and crying is not going to help him in his descent down this mountainside. But he watched Jason O'Connor seem to cling to the side and gain a hold. And because he can watch and learn, he's going to spend a luck and pass this action roll by spending a luck to succeed at the same roll that if an ally has passed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'll spend my luck and imitates Mr. O'Connor and find out that I don't need to plummet to my death. In fact, I can hold on to the edge. So overcoming, yes.
You see him fling the rope at June, and you're like, that looks like where I should be. Force yourself across the sliding snow onto the rope. Jason, you saved your comrade, so I'm going to give you 1 luck point.
Nice.
Oh, where do I put that?
It's in your trackers. One of your trackers is luck.
Should be just to the right of your picture.
I have a spotlight and a death roulette.
Oh, it's
Under
off
track.
off the portrait. Yeah.
Yeah, on the
Am
portrait
I-
in the middle. It should say luck on the right of it.
Little bar
Oh.
graph.
See it?
Got it?
So I move that up to 2.
Mm-hmm. Unless you spent 1. Did you spend 1?
I have not spent 1.
Okay, yeah. Yep. And you move it up to 2.
So
So you all go plummeting, but through Jason's quick moves and the professor's canny recognition of the right thing to do, you grip onto this rope, and he managed to avoid the worst of it. However, you do all lose 1 grit.
Oh.
And in your notes, I need you to add that you look tired.
I don't have a grit.
If you do, it's in your trackers.
Yeah, it's
It's the other tracker.
yeah, the other
Next
side.
to luck.
There. Yeah, my grit is 0.
Yeah, so just count up to 1.
You
I'm
said
sorry,
I lose a grit.
Yeah, I know. Just take 1 grit, please. The reason that matters is when you hit 8 grit, you're going to take a condition, and when you hit 12,
so
you're in trouble.
I'm gaining a grit.
Yeah, just put yourself at 1.
Okay.
Think of it as damage, if that helps.
So, so in the notes, add looks tired.
You look tired.
Tired. Okay.
And this will
All of
not
us,
have
or just the professor?
all of you that went through this
Ooh.
self-affected avalanche. Between the climbing of the hill, the mountain face, and sliding down, trying not to die, you become tired. It doesn't have any immediate effect, but when you hit 3 conditions, all your rolls will be at -1.
Oh.
But you all land in a snowy, icy pile on a very narrow ledge next to the sea.
All 3 of us?
All 3 of you. The professor
Wait.
looks
Like we fell down the side of the cliff that we were climbing up?
you fell down the opposite side. Yes.
The opposite side.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you land in a heap, take that point of grit, just as the professor looks up at the massive height you just plummeted, Odin's key comes bouncing down and bonks him in the forehead.
Catch that.
Yes, attempt to keep it from bouncing into a snowdrift.
Yeah. And as you kind of come to your senses, you realize that the sledge you're on is at the mouth of a cave.
Ooh.
Oh, good going, Professor.
Yes, this way. Are there any footprints or anything? Do we appear to be the first ones here? We're the first ones to trigger the trap, I suppose.
Yeah,
but,
You see
There was like an avalanche, so there's probably no footprint.
Oh, right.
there are no fresh footprints. However, at the cave mouth, you do see the remains of Viking skeletons that litter the ground. About them are crumbling old weapons. And unlike this image, it is pitch black within the cave. You cannot see anything.
Oh.
So the dead Vikings, so they look like they just like maybe froze to death and died there, or are they ripped apart and dismembered like by a bear or a yeti?
Someone want to do like a I would say probably focus heal type of roll.
That would be me. I'll take a look at. I'll examine the bodies. Heal.
Yeah, and I'll poke around and see if there's any,
One basic success. That's what you needed.
I
any
got
gold
2.
coins or chains or teeth or anything like that on these skeletons.
Oh, nice.
They do not look like they died traumatically. They look like maybe they froze to death. It was 1,000 years ago. You're not sure, but no, they were not ripped apart. There's no weapons embedded in the rib cages, anything like that.
Okay.
June, there's rusted remnants of their weapons and armor, but you are a smuggler, and you can tell that only a museum would appreciate these. They have no real value.
Yes,
Starting to get a bad feeling about this whole thing, guys.
Professor is making some quick sketches of the of the weapons and helmets and things, just to get a sense of the period. How old they are for later reference.
Right.
Are you sure these are
If my
Vikings?
buddy
They
was
don't
here.
have any horns.
If my buddy was here, he would say this stuff belongs in a museum.
All right.
So, as I say, you're standing in front of this dark cave mouth. What do you want to do?
I think we found the opening to Eric the Red's treasure.
Well, I'll light up a torch.
All right. So, unfortunately, June, the weather and the fall of the avalanche has somewhat dampened your torch. So I'm going to need you to make either a focus plus fix roll or a nerves plus dexterity roll to get
Wait,
it lit.
June has a torch in her pocket?
The two of you have torches.
I have a pencil.
They said nerves plus. What do you say?
Nerves and dexterity or focus and fix. Yeah, I think, Jason, you should have a torch.
Wow, the way this is set up, it's hard for me to see focus and fits, huh? Trying to figure out which one would be better. Okay, it looks like it's nerves and dexterity.
So those
Is that the normal?
you'll have to
That's
use the generic dice for that one.
Okay.
So just figure out how many dice that is.
2 nerves, 3 dexterity. I think that's 15 dice, if I counted that right. And
You got it. Basic success is
Oh,
all
nice.
we needed. So, wait for it. You light your torch.
So, where do we see our equipment on
On your character sheet,
the actions thing, if you tab on equipment next to the word actions.
you see it?
No, not yet.
In the bottom left of the main page on the main screen, there should be the actions that have all the stats and stuff. Right next to it's the words
equipment. Okay.
If you don't see anything, I had to like say add item, and then it populated it. Like sometimes it didn't load right.
In fact, you should have Odin's key listed on there, but
I have Odin's key.
Unless you're going to demand it back, you should take it off, and the professor should add it to his.
Mm. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Well, I'll ask the professor if he wants to hold on to that, or if he'd like me to hold it for him.
Yeah. Let me continue to examine it. I'm trying to put together the time period of all of this.
Sure. Just don't want you to fall down a hole somewhere and lose the key.
Yes. Well, keep that rope handy, and that won't be a problem.
All right.
Come on, boys. Either we do this or someone else will. Let's go. And I go tromping as fast as I can.
June goes in.
There's no spider webs in there, right?
Nope. Too cold for spiders.
Ice spiders.
All right. So you go tromping off under June's torchlight. As you proceed down the cave's icy path, you realize it's getting ever so slightly warmer. And the floor is slowly turning from an ice-covered surface to a finished stone. June, holding your torch high, you see ahead a man-made hall. At the end of the hall, you can make out a stone statue of what surely represents the god Odin. He holds a golden spear in his left hand.
Gold, you say?
And a golden eye patch over his right hand. Or, excuse me, right hand. A golden eye patch over his left eye. Sorry. Let me transition those here real quick. So there's Odin. Golden spear that's not golden in this picture. Golden eye patch over his left eye. And it's in the distance across a stone floor.
And I can't imagine they'd have two traps in a row. I'll go tromping over and take a look at that gold stuff.
All right. I need you to make a... Was it crime plus awareness, please?
Oh.
Okay.
Why is it under crime?
Because criminals always got to be looking out, checking behind them, that kind of stuff. I don't know. It sounded good.
They got a good old standard hair.
Perfect. That's all we needed. I'm going to transition us really quick. Stop short as you realize the remainder of the stone floor ahead of you is divided into squares of different colored stone, or in some cases, carved lines, vertical, horizontal, diagonal, kind of making it so you can tell the difference between them.
It's a trap.
It appears to be a puzzle, but I can't see the whole thing. I'm very scared. Oh, there we go. I can zoom out. Okay.
We can actually, why don't we, if you want to, go to the tactical map now.
There we go.
Ooh.
There we are.
And remember,
Are
you
there
can
like little holes in the walls where darts could come flying out?
you don't see any, but you do. Like I said, it was getting slightly warmer, and you notice that there are like rivulets of melting water running down the icy walls in the distance.
Oh, yeah. Step on the wrong square, and like a tidal wave is probably going to wash us out of here.
What do you want to do? You can't really get around this, but you could probably, observe things if you want to do something else.
Can I push my unlit torch against one of the stones and see if anything happens?
How much force are you putting behind that?
I'd moderate.
Like,
Are you trying to replicate stepping?
Yes.
Oh dear.
While ducking and leaning back.
Well, then I'm gonna need you. I didn't anticipate someone deciding to do this. All right, I'm gonna need you to just use your token to show me which one of those stones you're pushing on, and good luck.
I'm going to push on the middle one in the first row.
So here?
Yes.
Are you sure?
That's my final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. Yeah, didn't expect that. All right.
Spiders are going to come crawling out. I just know it. The deluge.
The deluge is the walls around you break open and waves of ice cold water burst into the room, flooding it immediately.
Is there anywhere to run to?
It's more like you're going to have to try to tread water and tell me what you want to do to solve this conundrum of being drowned in a cave.
Is the water cold or warm?
It is frigid. Frigid.
I thought it was being warm in here.
It's slightly warmer in here. This is water from the ocean around Greenland. It is frigid. I'm going to need... your torch goes out, June.
Oh.
Can we all three climb the statue of Odin? Is it like really tall?
Yeah, so first I'm going to need you all to make brawn plus endure rolls to not just drown right away. Jason killed you all. Game over. Thanks for coming.
Endure.
Oh, Jason made it.
I got 3 threes.
Nice.
Go.
Oh,
All right.
Out of pair. What are we after here?
You're one of critical, so you need 3 of a kind.
I guess I'm pushing. I don't know.
You're doing the reroll of the 3 dice?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Oh, how do we cancel that? Okay, so I need one of these to be a 1? I need one of these to be a 1. Let's go. Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh.
I'm not dead. I'm just gonna hypothermia.
Jason, because you succeeded right away, you might want to re-roll your 3 dice and see if you can help the professor.
I've
What
only
do I
got
need to roll?
3 dice.
The 3 that weren't part of your success. So
The 4, the 2, and the 5.
yeah, so basically 3 dice.
Okay. A 1, a 6, and a 1.
Okay, so you got 1 basic success that you can give to him.
Hold on, Professor. Don't die yet.
Okay, so Professor, what we will do, because again, we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants with Quickstart here, is we'll count that basic success and let you do a reroll with your 3 dice.
Okay, so basically just, re-roll the endure.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm throwing him my rope, right?
Yeah, because that worked before.
It worked last time.
Right.
Just tie you guys to each other. That might be a better way to do it.
Yes, without the torchlight, I can't observe anybody's success, so I have no idea. Same terrible roll.
All right. So the rope lands in front of you, and you struggle and reach for it and swallow a gallon of salt water. Take 3 grit damage, Professor.
Okay.
But you do get to the rope, and Jason does reel you in.
Okay.
However, it quickly as you guys bob up and down in this raucous, waving cave full of water now, ahead of you is the statue. You realize you don't have a lot of time. You're going to have to do something very fast. What do you want to do?
Well, looking around, what else is there that we could do?
You see the statue. He's holding his golden spear. He has a golden eye patch, and behind him, there might be some kind of slab.
Like a
I'll swim
slab,
over
like
and-
Like a big stone block, roughly the size of a door.
Oh,
okay.
I'll try to swim over. Is it like rising? Is that what's happening? Like
Yeah, it's
in
filling
control
up.
of water.
uh,
I'll swim over and like climb up on top of the statue, so at least I can
Okay,
get a bird's eye view of things.
okay, that's
In
good.
the
That might buy you a little bit of time.
So does anything on the statue move if I like try to like pull on the spear or poke him in the eye or something like that?
That's a good question. Why don't you give me either crime plus dex or focus plus fix?
Oh god. Or focus plus what?
Fix.
Nope, that's just equally as bad. But I'll do the. You said dexterity.
Crime and dexterity, yeah.
Okay, where the hell am I at? Actions. Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I got
Okay.
2 6s.
You got 2 6s. Unfortunately, you need 3.
mm.
666.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, can I re-roll the 1?
you can re-roll the 1. Check your feet, see if there's anything there that applies. And then,
So
of course, there's always your spotlight.
there's always my what?
Didn't you listen to the 3 times I said it when we kept losing our feed? You have a spotlight, where this is like you take control of the action and everyone's focused on you and you do something amazing. It's kind of like using the determination in Doom.
Okay.
But you have to use your catchphrase. I insist upon that. So you can
Well,
use your spotlight.
As all of the water is like filling up the room, I yell out, "I've been through worse!" and I do that. I'll use my spotlight.
Okay, what does it look like? Imagine they've set up. It's a movie, and they've set up the scene just to spotlight your action. What are you doing? You see that the spear looks like it can be moved.
I'm pulling that spear out of his hand.
All right. So you rip the spear out, and the arm goes with it, and it clicks upward, showing that there was like a primitive lever underneath.
Oh.
And the waves stop, and the water calms, and slowly starts receding.
Boy, those Vikings were smart guys.
Miss June, any chance of you relighting that torch? I would like to examine this slab.
I'll pat myself down. Do I still have a lighter? And
Yeah, I think it's in your bag. I believe
I'm over here, so maybe the torch was in my teeth.
I'm really 99% sure I gave Jason a torch in his equipment too.
Does anyone know how to say friend in Elvish? Never mind.
Oh yeah, I had a torch going out sound. I didn't even use it. I'm gonna use it right now.
Nope.
Do you want to try to relight yours, or Jason? Just double check for me. I'm pretty sure I gave you a torch in your.
I have a torch.
Okay.
So if I could light my torch, I will do that.
Okay, so you want to light it. Yours is damp. His is absolutely soaked. So yours,
My torch is damp.
yeah, from all the sliding and avalanches and what have you.
And swimming.
Yeah. So you can hand it to June, and she can make the roll to light it, or you can try to do it yourself. It's going to be focus and fix, or nerves and dexterity.
Here, June, light my torch. Because those skills.
You really
suck,
know how to talk to a girl. All right, nerves and dexterity. You said.
Yeah.
All right. keep.
All right, got it lit.
Okay,
Hey.
no more pushing the stones with sticks.
Yeah, are we on the other side of those stones now?
Yes, you
Okay.
have floated over to the
Hopefully the
statue,
stones like floated away.
and now the only noticeable way out is this huge stone slab in front of you, which you can try to force, especially if you use Odin's spear to help you with leverage.
Oh,
Well, I was kind of-
Is there like a hole or like a keyhole or anything like that anywhere, or
No.
any kind of a lever, or like maybe you pull on a rock?
No, it does
That always
occur.
worked for Indiana.
Once again, in hindsight, it has occurred to the professor that Odin wore his eye patch over his right eye.
of course. I don't know
We're in
Christians
the
from
mirror universe.
I don't know Christians from pagans, but I do know this.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was trying to climb up there. He already got the gold spear. I was gonna try to wedge that gold eye patch off of his face.
Yeah,
Anyways, so.
you can take it off, and when you do, you realize it has runes, and the runes match the runes on Odin's key. I bet
tall
if
is
you had
Odin?
looked through that, you would have seen a pattern in the stones
Yeah,
to
yeah.
walk.
That's what the lens in the middle was about.
Oops.
But that's okay.
I mean, we can turn around and look now.
Well, it's still underwater, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want to try to force the slab? Or do you want to do something else?
Is there any inscription or anything on the slab? It's just blank.
No, it's just a plain. In fact, it looks like it was not meant to stand out, really.
Well, I'm probably the strongest one of the three of us, so I will do my
Okay.
best to force it open.
Okay. So, if they help you,
I'll help.
if they are you both going to help, or just June going to help?
Yeah, I'll help as well.
Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to have to make you a brawn plus force roll, Jason, but we're going to count as if you already have one basic success because they helped you.
So I'm just
So you're
clicking
gonna do-
force and then the roll.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. You didn't even need their help, but you take it all the same.
Of course.
So
I'm good at that kind of stuff.
you wedge in the golden spear and with ease pull back as they kind of struggle and push on the sides, and eventually it topples over, revealing a passageway
With no spider webs.
with no spider webs.
So is this golden spear like too big to carry around, or
No, you can carry it.
something I can?
It's a spear.
I mean, it's not real
Does-
gold if you could use it to pry open a stone thing. I don't even know what it'd be worth.
Well, is the whole spear gold or just the tip of it, the blade?
The whole thing looks gold.
Okay. Is the statue of Odin made out of gold?
No, just the eye patch and the spear.
Okay. Well, we obviously can't take the whole statue to a museum with us, so I'll just take the spear with me.
All right. Sounds like you're moving on then, or
I've pocketed that eye patch, by the way.
you bet.
It's
Put in your notes or something.
I have. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't forget the professor still has the key,
Yes.
so don't let him fall down a hole.
All right, we can leave the tactical map. Are you moving on down the passageway?
We most definitely are. I'm in the
Okay.
lead.
Jason's taking the lead now. All right. So
I don't know, Jason. The last time you took lead, we almost all drowned. But okay.
Well, that was an easy mistake. Anybody could have done that.
Anyone could have walked up and taken their torch and pushed on a stone. I guess that's true.
If I hadn't done that, one of you guys would have stepped on one of those stones and done the same thing anyway. So at least I did it in a controlled way.
So you move, a little bickering through the passageway, and after braving Odin's route, you move on and finally glimpse a light. Following that light, you take in an amazing view, and we're switching.
We see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Sort of, yeah.
Oh.
A huge chasm opens right before you, stretching down into the dark depths and above to a light like a vent in a slumbering volcano. A small amount of warmth from the opening above seems to be elevating the temperature somewhat. Suspended in the middle of the chasm above you is a huge Viking ship. Its bow and stern are wedged on opposite sides of the chasm. As you look and ponder, this could be a chance to catch a break. Would you like to do that?
Oh,
I'm not sure I'm following.
Yeah,
take a rest, you mean? Yeah.
yeah, kind of like a rest or
No one listened, did they? Yeah. So the kind of like a long rest in this is called catch a break. And if you take a break like this, you can get your grit back. You basically heal your damage.
Okay, I tell everybody, let's take a break.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
So as you take a seat and relax for a moment, maybe pass the torch around to try to warm yourselves. You can talk about next steps and reflect on what might be ahead of you or behind you. Professor, why don't you make a critical focus plus no roll?
Okay. All right. No.
Yeah, 2 basics.
So this is this concerning the archaeology, dead languages, or ancient civilizations?
It is.
Okay, I'll do the free reroll then. I'll reroll the 4 and the 3.
Okay. Oh, nice.
There we go.
That's 3, so that adds up to a critical.
Did that work?
Oh no, I rolled it. No, sorry. No, no, I didn't. I didn't get any more pairs. I don't keep the 4. Yeah, I rolled the 4.
Oh no, you re-rolled the 4.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So I failed. So yeah, I lose one of the successes, right? Yeah.
Right. So you're down to 2. So you could go all in and re-roll everything but the
I
one.
must know. I must know. So yeah, I'll keep the 2s, I guess, and so I'll re-roll 4 dice.
All right.
All right, give me a 2.
Hey!
Yes, I must know.
So, Professor, you recall some historical accounts that say that Eric the Red sailed toward the coast of Greenland with 25 ships, but only 14 returned. This colossal, abnormally large for a long ship above you, must be one of the missing ships. Its massive wooden hold may hide the artifact you seek. The problem will be getting on board.
How high above us is it? Like how?
It will require your tried and true rope and piton climbing.
Oh no, more climbing.
Unless you want to attempt some other strategy, I'm open to ideas.
Well, let's see here. So it's wedged between 2 pieces of stone?
The bow, the front end, is actually embedded in the ice. The stern is resting on a narrow rock shelf.
How high up is it?
Oh, hundreds of feet.
Oh. I can't throw a professor up there.
No. No.
Well, we're going to have to climb it.
I can stay on the ground and help you navigate. I'll point to the spots where you should hammer. You're not getting me back on a rope.
Well, I mean, I could take a couple shots at the ice at the front of the ship there, and maybe that will make the whole thing come crashing down, save us the effort.
Or create a avalanche in the chasm that you're in.
I mean, I think we're all going to cause one near-death experience, right? So,
Yeah, that's true. You're the only one that hasn't triggered something.
no, you guys. If I'm getting an energy feeling of like no from you guys.
I'm up for it. Yeah. What are you carrying, Miss June?
I am carrying a pistol.
I will tell you, Professor, that to your keen mind, the only visible way out of this chasm is that opening high above you.
No.
So some point you probably will have to climb.
Okay, let's not bring the ice down on us. It looks like our only way out is up. There must be another way. All right. Yes, so Mr. O'Connor, if you would be so kind. I feel much rested. Should we proceed before the Italians get us?
Did we get the rest that we needed?
Yes, we'll assume that your rest has passed.
Did we
So
So-
I can
all
put
of
my
our grid,
grid
one
back
grid?
to
All your grid is
Ooh.
reset. Yeah,
Well-
your grid is reset.
Nice.
Are we still tired?
Yes.
Oh, you look tired, Professor.
Yes, I feel.
We've been through a lot. Professor almost died a couple times, so
All right. So are you just climbing up the side?
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll look around and make sure that I can trace a path up to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like something we could do with our
Yeah, it does.
mountain climbing gear,
Mhm. Yeah. It looks like
and then we'll proceed.
if you go towards the stern end, it's rockier. It might be a little safer climb, but maybe take a little longer.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Mm.
The easier climb or the rougher, shorter one?
Safe and easy. I would advise caution. I think I'm out of luck.
Let's take the longer,
All right.
the higher one, but the easier climb.
Yeah.
And as far as like if we were to fall, what is below us that we'd be falling into?
What appears to be a dark abyss you can't see bottom.
Oh.
Okay, maybe the treasure's down there.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
All right. So, go ahead.
we got to check this out. So I'll take my soggy torch and hold it over his torch until finally it lights, and then I'll throw it into the dark abyss and see how far it goes down.
Oh, okay.
They
Well,
do that
then-
in all the movies, so you know.
Yeah.
yeah, they sure do. You watch it plummet, and the violent winds eventually blow it out.
Oh wow. Okay, so it goes down for a while.
It goes very far.
It goes very far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, good to know. Gandalf
I mean,
and the Balrog are probably down.
Does it go? And I know I may be overthinking this here, but does it go below where I think the ocean would be? Because we're
That
Below
sounds like
sea
a
level, you mean?
focus plus no roll to me.
oh my goodness. All right.
I suppose you could have the professor help you.
Yes, I'll.
Hey, Professor, do you think the ocean? Do you think the ocean's down there? Or do you think this is a hole that goes down someplace else?
Let
You
me.
know what we're missing is the ability to blow on our dice before we
Yeah.
roll.
You can blow on the monitor, I guess. I don't know. All right, get an extra die from the professor, June.
Okay, let me see what that. I'm just gonna roll a d6 after I do this, then, because it'll be easier for me, I think.
Yep.
And then, come on, D6.
I'll give you
Another
a 6. I'll give you a 6.
2 pair.
Okay, I just wanted a basic. That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, you and consultation with the professor are pretty confident this is some kind of volcanic channel, and you are below sea level.
Oh.
Oh, like right now we think we're below sea level?
Yep.
Mm.
Don't let the water in.
Oh, okay. Well, let's get climbing.
All right.
Yep.
Jason, you'd be in the head man.
You know, if somebody's doubting my ability to lead, someone else is welcome to go first.
No. I like to be snuggled in between the two of you and on all climbs.
If I want someone to bang something hard against something else, it's you.
Okay.
So we're looking for a survival roll, brawn and survival, and you want 3 of a kind. Critical.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Jason can hammer like no tomorrow.
Yep.
So, because this is the longer route, the 2 of you behind him need to make basic brawn plus survival rolls.
Basic, you say?
Yeah, so just 1 pair. There you go.
Here comes survival. That's my usual. That's my usual survival roll. I will re-roll.
Oh, you can't even re-roll.
Oh no,
you
that's
can't.
right. No success. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No success.
Can I push my roll to try to get a better success?
Yep, you
Help
sure
me out?
can. You sure
Alright.
can.
Oof.
I'll roll some dice.
Remember,
Don't
if you don't improve, you're going to lose your 1 success.
Do I look like someone who's scared of not improving? You can't see me right now, but I'm very confident. I got another pair.
Okay.
Oh, you made it a 3 of a kind. Those 5, did you keep the 5? No.
No, I
no,
rerolled.
okay.
It's everything but those 2 3s.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone notice that the professor keeps rolling straights?
Yes, I roll always 3, 4, 5.
He's playing the wrong game. He's playing the wrong game.
So, basically, June hands you that extra basic success that she didn't need. So, what did that look like, June? The professor was in trouble.
I think he comes sliding down the rope and literally in a goofy manner ends up kind of like almost like piggyback riding me. Like he lands on my shoulders as he's sliding down the rope. And I brace and kind of hold on and let him resituate himself.
All right.
In a goofy, humorous manner.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you again, Miss June.
Yeah.
All right. So, eventually, this long, grueling climb, and you're already cold, wet, and tired. You make it to this stony shelf next to the stern of the long ship.
Is there really snow coming down in this?
Yeah, it's coming through that opening in the top.
Mm.
All right. Now, boys. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm changing the scene. You can see the deck. Go ahead.
Oh.
I'm gonna say, now, boys, you're all a bunch of big lummoxes. Let me get on this boat. We don't know how sturdy it is.
Yes. Good thinking.
Is it look like it's a 1-level boat?
No. Let me give you some detail here. The ship shudders, creaks, and ice breaks off and tumbles from under the ship as you step onto it. It is clear the deck hides some kind of access to the lower hold. You just need to find it without sending you all plummeting into the chasm below. What do you want to do, June?
I'm gonna get down on all fours and crawl very carefully, exploring, looking for some way to either a hole or hopefully some type of door or something that leads down to a lower area.
Okay, that's good. I have a couple default roles, but why don't you tell me what you think would be appropriate for June in this situation?
I think I'm I'm thinking that it's kind of a criminal dexterity type roll that I'm trying to go for here. Very like, no, that's probably like lock picking and stuff, huh? I'm thinking that it's more like agility.
Yeah, stealth would be more, or stunt would be one of those two.
What's stunt?
That's under brawn, or whatever the strength one is.
Oh, I don't know exactly what that is. Let's see. If I have a good stunt, I probably have a good stunt. I'm okay at stunt. I will do a stunt then.
But you want to do it with crime?
It's fine either way. I think this is good. I think they're the same, so it's good.
Because you need a critical, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm not scared. I can do this, guys.
Don't forget, you can add dice with luck.
Oh, not if you roll first, though. That's the.
You can. Okay.
So where are all of us right now in this?
So you two are. You're standing on the stone ledge that the stern is resting on.
Okay.
June is carefully making her way onto the deck.
Got it.
I'm gonna re-roll that 2.
Okay.
I can do this. I can do this. No, I said re-roll the 2, not get it 2 again.
So you can go all in. You can use your spotlight.
How did a freaking ship get here in the first place?
Through that hole, apparently.
Before the sea sunk, or the mountain rose. One of the two. Okay, I'll use my spotlight right now.
Okay.
Oh.
What's that look like?
So because I'm trying to find a way to get down. I think what I do is I crawl out there a little ways and it's kind of shifting, and then I kind of stop and I stand up and I go, I think this is a lot safer than I first thought it was. We should be okay. And I take a step and the floor collapses and I fall down to the lower level, shortcutting my way through the.
Oh, I like that. I like that. All right, Jason and the professor, you see June creep onto the deck. It's creaking and cracking, and just suddenly, poof, she falls through and thunks somewhere below you. What are you doing?
Oof.
I'm okay.
The professor professor calls out, and does he hear June respond through the ship?
Do you respond, June?
Yeah. If I'm alive, yes.
You are alive. Yeah.
I'm good. Maybe throw a rope.
I'm gonna climb up on the ship the same way that she went up, and use my rope to try to throw her a line.
Okay. Let's see. Give me. Let me see. What would that probably be? Brawn and
Stunt.
Stunt. Yeah, I think stunt.
Yay!
So do a stunt roll.
I get to do a stunt.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Nice.
So, you only needed a critical, which means you have an extra basic success.
Only. Okay.
So you could take a quick action, like throw the rest of the rope to the professor, or move yourself a little ways down the rope to the hole. What do you want to do?
Wait, say all that again? I got a...
No, I refuse.
Right?
You got a critical, but you also got a basic, because you got 2 5s.
Right.
That you didn't need the 2 5s, which means you get to turn it into something else, like a quick action.
Okay.
A quick action is you could throw something. So I'm just saying you could throw the rest of the rope to the professor, or you could start pulling your way down towards the hole on the rope. What would you like to do?
So the roll was to climb on the ship, or the roll was to save?
The roll was to land the rope in the hole for June to grab onto.
And so you're suggesting that I throw the other end to the professor?
No, I'm just giving you options because you have this.
I'm not getting where we're at in this theme.
So imagine you're on this rickety deck, right? And it's very dangerous. It feels like this thing could collapse at any moment.
Okay.
So you want to be careful. So I'm just giving you options. You could throw the rope to the professor so he could be careful too. Or you could just move yourself down with this extra action to get closer to June. It's up to you.
If my rope's long enough, can I do both?
You can hold on to the rope and throw the rest to the professor. Is that what you mean?
To like pull him up so he doesn't have to climb?
I don't think June's... Are you talking about June or the professor?
I'm not sure. I came up here to rescue June from the hole that she fell into.
Is that what you wanted, June? Because you're not like dying or anything.
No, yeah. In my mind, I was shortcutting my way to the.
I think she just wanted the rope. I think you just wanted the rope to be safe, right?
Yeah.
June wasn't asking you to save her. She just wanted the rope to kind of, ensure that you guys are safe.
Yeah.
All right. Is there something I can secure the rope to?
Sure. You could tie it to one of the mast poles or numerous
of the rickety ship.
Of the rickety ship. Yeah.
It's thousands of years old.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000 years old. Yeah.
Professor, you want to come up?
Yes, that looks like the only way. I'm right behind
throw
you.
the professor the rope.
All right.
We're all in this together.
All right.
And he has the key to Odin's
right.
thing, so I don't want him to fall down a hole.
Nah, that thing's just a bobble now. Okay, so you throw the professor the one end of the rope, the other end's down there with June. I don't know, are you tying it off or something, June? Or
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because I'm like down low, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to figure out what exactly I was wondering. I was hoping that they would just be a way for me to eventually extract myself away from. But yeah, I'll if there's something to secure it to, so this end.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of like support beams and things you can tie it off to.
Just hold this boat up, Professor. Just hold this boat up.
Okay, and then you two on top, are you making your way down the rope to the hole?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
All right, so let's move to the hold.
I'm sure there's another way down here, but this hole seems to be working
well. Lucky you found the quick way down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the ship's hold is full of crates, rotting barrels of frozen fish, and cracked timbers, but nothing of value is immediately evident.
Well, Professor, maybe you were wrong when you said this may hold the treasure we were looking for.
Well, it is a missing ship.
That's probably in the frozen section.
Why don't you all make focus plus awareness rolls?
Focus awareness.
I don't see awareness. That's under crime.
Yep, so you just need to add it up and roll the generic dice.
Oh. Okay, so focus and awareness 5. Oh, that's the same. My focus and crime are the same. I'll just roll. Or awareness.
Oh,
I'll just roll
yeah,
awareness. Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow, good job, June, with 3 dice.
Yeah, nice.
How about
Do what I
Jason?
can. Rolling on awareness, you said?
Yes. Focus plus awareness. So just add up those dice and use the generic die roller.
Oh, okay. So I've got... Where is the generic die roller? Oh,
the icon in the middle. Oh, Jason didn't make it, but that's okay. I mean, unless you want to re-roll, you can. But the other two made it, so
Made it to where?
they made their roll. So they notice that there's no way. Almost simultaneously, June and the professor, speaking over each other, point out that there's no way there isn't more below this deck.
Yeah.
Ah. Jinx.
I'll give you I'll buy you a soda when we get back to civilization. I'll give the floor another heel tap. How can we get down pretty easily the same way I got down to this level? Don't.
Why don't you give me a crime plus awareness roll?
Crime plus awareness. All right, let's see. My awareness is an amazing 1. Gonna rely on my crime to get me through this. Two pair.
Oh.
All right. You need 3 of a kind or 3 pair. Do you want to re-roll?
I'll re-roll those 3s.
Mhm.
All right.
Hey!
Hey, you got
nice.
it. I don't have to
Good
show you.
choice.
All right. All right. You realize that there is a pattern where some of the floor planks are shorter than the others and appear to be made of a different kind of wood.
Oh, like a trapdoor type look?
Like they were changed.
Oh. Huh. That looks a little funky. Like maybe... What, like maybe they patched over a bottom level? I don't know, but there's weird planks right here. Maybe you can use that wicked spear you've been carrying around through all this to pry up those boards.
Yeah, looks like you could probably try to pry them open.
Hey, Jason, toss me that spear.
I'll walk over and hand it to her.
I expected you to shoulder me out of the way and do it yourself. All right. Cool.
It's brawn plus force.
Oh.
All right. Do I get an extra dice for using the cool spear?
No, because it's
It
not
allow me to do
specifically
it.
designed for this.
Okay. I'm trying here.
If you had a crowbar, we could talk.
All right.
However, one of them can help you. We can say maybe Jason
Yeah. That'd be
helps you.
I'll help
Grabs,
if there's
grabs the
something.
top of the
If there's
shaft, pulls
something I can do to help, then I will do that.
All right. So you'll get an extra die.
Hey! Hey!
Oh, nice.
Roll that extra die just to see if it's even more amazing.
That was with the extra dice.
Oh, that was.
I did it all. Yeah. I only have.
Okay, well, you only need 3 of a kind, so you have that extra one, which means you pry it open, and you could probably like immediately stick your torch down there and start looking around.
Yeah. I think I just hop in immediately. That's what I'll do.
Oh, you're jumping in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I need you to make a. Where to go?
Don't fall through the bottom of the ship.
Either we do it or someone else will, guys. I can't let anyone else get in front of me.
Nerves plus stunt.
Nerves plus stunt. All right. Let's see. Nerves is 2. Stunt is. Hopefully it's 1,000,000. Let's see. It's 2. That's not quite what I was hoping for. All right. Nerve plus stunt. I got it. 2 pair.
Okay, you need a critical.
All right. I'll re-roll those.
Mm.
What's the same exact odds, but which one's more likely? Something. I'll go with. I'll keep the 2s.
Oh.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Oh, good
Oh, nice.
choice. You averted disaster once more. So you just jump in there and immediately slide across a mountain of gold.
Oh,
Whoa.
half of it's already in my pockets. As I'm sliding. Going in.
So you have found a hidden chamber, and looking around, you see it filled with gold coins glinting in torchlight. looking deeper, you see the outline in the distance of a Viking skeleton holding an object.
Oh, he's got it. He's got the
I found the
magic
treasure.
thing.
I know we're here for the artifact, but I immediately just start grabbing handfuls of coins and sticking them in every pocket and backpack.
So as Jason and the professor look over out through the hole at the gold piled up, gleaming in the torchlight, they see June reach forward and grab a handful of gold, and it's almost like tipping a scale. The ship begins to shift.
I knew it.
As if the pile of gold was perfectly balanced. Roll a dice 6, June.
Maybe she'll just break through the
Do I
bottom
know what
of the
I'm
hull.
trying to do, or is this
You're rolling on a chart. None of them are good.
All right. Well, twos are always good. We just went over this a second ago. So
Suddenly, the ship swings to the right side. Crates, barrels, and wooden benches come forward at you at full speed. Everyone make crime plus awareness rolls.
Yikes.
I will scream out, "Jeepers!" Yeah.
Is that your catchphrase?
Crime? I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I didn't
No.
hear my wooden explosion sound. Sorry.
What were the two things we're doing?
Oh.
Oh no! Somebody went through the bottom of the boat.
crime plus
Crime
awareness.
and awareness. So an awareness check.
Crime.
June destroyed hers.
Mm-hmm.
Professor did too.
Yeah.
Wow. So
You
the
just need a
professor, you need a critical. So the professor can actually give one die to Jason if he needs it. I'm sorry,
Like he does.
one success,
One success.
which is not enough, right?
I've been through worse.
So you probably want to re-roll your 4 and your 3, Jason.
Either want a 1 or a pair.
Oh, maybe it's me falling through the bottom of the ship.
So as you were looking over, and then suddenly the whole ship like shifts to the right, and you can hear the gold just like raining down below you.
No.
And you didn't even notice as this rotting barrel full of frozen fish hits you in the back of the head, Jason. And you take 3 grit damage.
Great.
Oof.
Dang.
All right, June. The shifting of the ship seems to have settled, and it's kind of righted itself back to where it was, and you see the gold coins kind of running back to where they were. And what are you doing?
Did I get it? I got a handful, right?
Yeah,
At least I got a little-
you got a handful. You put it in your hidden pocket.
Mhm.
And I tell her, stop doing that. You're going to fall through the bottom of the boat.
There's so much. There's a skeleton down here. Can I see what the skeleton's holding? Instead of
Yeah, so if you move a little closer, you can see that it's some kind of disc-shaped metal object.
metal, though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is it something I can grab easily? Is it like clenching it with dead skeletal hands?
Yeah, you just skeletal fingers. It's resting in. You could just pull it out. It would appear.
I think I can see the artifact. Do you want me to grab it?
Yes, if you would, Miss June.
Slowly at first, and then quick, one fluid action. Snatch it.
All right, you snatch it, and just for an instant, you can see that it is a kind of circular dial with a trident-shaped pointer and writing in a language you don't immediately recognize. Unfortunately, the skeleton flops over, and you begin to hear a terrible sound as the ship begins to dislodge itself and slide down the rocky outcrop. So you're gonna have to make 3 tests here, gentlemen. You're gonna need a test to get out of the hold. And then that'll be a basic test. And then you'll need a critical test to get off the ship. And then you will need another critical test to make a safe landing as the edge of the chasm collapses. So, tell me how you're getting out of the hold.
The professor will lunge for the rope if there's a if it's still dangling through the hold.
The one that's tied to the ship?
Yes.
There should be like stairs, right? There should be stairs or a ladder or something to get out of the hold.
There is, but it leads to the jammed hold panel that June never found, and then so didn't get the opportunity to pick open. So you could, while this thing's plummeting down the chasm, mess with that, or you could run for it.
Well, we could run for it. Hey, Professor, did you tie the other end of the rope down to something?
Did I? No, we didn't discuss this. I wish I would have planned better.
Because if we pull on the rope, it's just going to come down into the hold.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I don't know. Where else is there for us to run to?
Well, you can try to get out the hole that June made.
Yeah, that's the professor's headed that way.
Realistically, go ahead.
Oh, let me untie though, because I know I didn't tie the rope on the other end, so let me untie the one that's secured below deck, and then try to take that with us.
Okay. So, you can go up. The first roll is going to be just to get out of the hold and back on the deck.
Okay.
So, I'm open to suggestions, or I have like a default roll you can make.
I can. Well, I will help the professor. I'll boost him up, or if that's possible. Is there a way that I could help? Help the hole.
So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can make your roll to get out, and if you get extra successes, you can help the professor that way. Or you can sacrifice your action to help the professor, which would be great and noble, but you don't really have that kind of time, unfortunately.
Right. So is there if I do...
Okay, well, tell me what I need to roll, and I'll roll.
Well, how do you think you're doing it? Do you think you're using your brawn? You're just like flinging yourself up the hole with brute strength, or... Oh,
definitely. We're running for our lives, right?
So probably for you, I do like brawn and stunt.
Yeah, the professor's going to try to do it more carefully, using his some cat burglar like skills that he acquired to get his hands on ancient antiquities.
Okay.
Can I do a stealth? Or
yeah, you can do stealth.
I'll do stealth. All right.
So what do we got here, Jason? So you need one more. You need either a 3 of a kind or one more pair.
I'll re-roll my 5 and my 2.
Same with the professor. Same problem. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and re-roll those.
Oh, this is not just this is the basic one. This is the
critical
one.
I apologize. This is a basic.
Okay.
I apologize. Yeah, never mind. You did succeed. I apologize.
Okay, and I've got a success. If June. If
June, how are we looking?
So I'm gonna go a different route. I'm still prioritizing money.
No.
So I'm gonna go with cool.
Oh.
Because I think that I'm like just trying to remain I think I'm gonna use nerves and cool and just try to be like really calmly as I'm going, taking handfuls of stuff, and really focusing on grabbing
really
the money.
Not a calm thing to do.
All right, so I think in that case we're going to make yours a critical.
Okay, all right.
She's going down with the ship.
Uh-oh.
So I did re-roll my 5 and my 2 before you said that I didn't need to.
Yeah,
and I got a 3 and a 1.
You got a 1.
Oh,
which means that
criticals.
I got to
Oh, wow.
threesomes.
Yes. So you could either use one of that extra critical to take a full action, which would allow you to move from the deck to the rocks right now, or you could save that to help somebody else in the role, like June right now.
I will use it to help whoever needs help.
Okay. All right, June, let's see what you got.
I got to re-roll is what I got to do. I'll re-roll 3 dice. I need some ones here. I didn't get them.
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't get them.
So, but Jason saves your life. Jason, how did you do that? June was down there being greedy, grabbing gold.
Yeah, I grabbed her by the back of her shirt and pulled her along with me,
All right.
and then
Just a few more.
climbed up on whatever boxes
This
there
pocket
was
isn't
to
full yet.
jump out the hole of the ship, and
All right. So we've made it back to the deck.
just in the nick of time.
This thing is just about to toboggan its way down into the abyss. You're fighting gravity and wind and this desperate angle that you're standing at, and I need you to tell me how you're getting from the deck to the rock shelf. This will be a critical roll.
We're all running, and then leaping over the edge. I am. Anyway.
Okay. So that sounds to me like a bronze stunt roll for you, probably.
And I'm pulling June along with me.
We'll see how you roll.
Yes. So I've hauled up the rope out of the hole, and then the also the section from over the side of the ship, and I guess I'm going to try to use my cat-like reflexes again. If I can do a either dexterity or stealth.
Probably be stealth.
Okay, I'll try to stealth out, holding on to the coil of the rope.
So let's see. Yeah, you both got 2 pair. You both need either a triple or 3 pair. June, you want to make a roll? What are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm just.
You got forcibly yanked up to the deck.
Yeah. And then I'll run and I'll jump off to. I'll do a stunt roll here.
Okay.
No problem.
Oh, you got
That's how
it.
we do it.
So June leaps over Jason and the professor. Gold coins kind of rattling out of her pocket as she lands on the rocks. Do you guys want to do rerolls?
Yeah, I'll reroll the 6 and the 3, hoping for a 1 or a 4.
And I'll re-roll my 5 and my 4.
Was it 2? It's hard to read.
You got a 3.
Oh
No, you didn't.
No.
You didn't want a 3.
No, I wanted a 1 or a 4. No.
That worked for Jason though. He got
Jason
another.
got his.
Okay.
He got exactly what he needed as he leaps across. All right, Professor, you want to go all in? Did you use your spotlight yet?
No, I haven't.
You want to use the spotlight?
We still have one more, right? We have one more.
Yeah, one more, yeah.
I'll go all in with this. Yeah. Because it's a pretty good roll. It's 6 dice, so.
Right.
So am I just re-rolling those 2 again?
Yeah, and you'll lose everything.
Right,
if
right.
You don't.
Okay. I guess let's do this. I must make it. I've got the rope and the key.
Hey, you needed a 1, right?
Yes. Nice.
All
Okay, yep.
The last second you get across, barrel roll across. So June's there. She kind of half grabs Jason as he comes across, and then the professor comes stumbling across, pull him up. Just as the rock shelf under your feet begins to slip away, and you need to desperately get to higher ground. What you doing?
Yes, so we have a rope, and how far above us is the opening?
Oh, it's very far, but right now you're just trying to get to solid ground because the ground under you is collapsing.
Oh, okay. What can we see around us?
So, actually, this is a reaction roll. So technically, I'm supposed to give you what you roll.
Oh, okay.
On this one.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking at what is that? Nerves and stealth.
Okay.
Unless you want to hold on, and then it would be brawn and endure.
Yeah, nerves and stealth sounds like the professor's way out.
Okay. How about you two, Professor Jason?
Is there a way to scramble up the side to get to safe ground?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're either gonna do nerves and stealth to do that, or you're gonna do endure and brawn to kind of hold on until the collapse is finished, and then you pull yourself up.
That's what I'm going to do. I just latch on,
Okay.
white knuckle.
Go for it.
Nerves and what?
Stealth.
I don't see that one.
It's under crime.
Oh.
So you just have to add
And what was the brawn one? Do I get to choose? Or
brawn and endure. It would be an endure check.
I will do that.
Do we need a critical?
Yeah. Oh, the professor killed it.
He scrambles up the crumbling.
got it.
Oh, and he has an extra success he can give you, June.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's good. Okay, well, I'm re-rolling everything that isn't a 6.
All right.
That's a 6.
Didn't even need it. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the professor scrambles up and gets to a small ledge above. You two hold on as the rocks tumble around you, and the icicles are like flying past you like daggers. But eventually it settles. The ship is gone, lost to the abyss, and you can pull yourself up to the professor.
I believe this is what you were looking for. I'll toss him the big metal thing that I...
Oh.
Hopefully he can catch it if you don't lose it in the volcano right now.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, that would be indeed.
All right, I'm going to share it with you guys in the handouts. I'm going to show you the thing you didn't do, too, just to be a turkey. So that first handout is what you would have seen if you looked through the Odin's Key at the path.
Ah.
No, it didn't have anything to do with the color of the stones. It was actually just like a path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Well played.
Nice.
And the second one is the cipher. So it has Greek writing on it, Professor.
Ah, yes, of course.
Rake a focus plus no roll.
Those the same. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, you did
critical.
it.
Yeah.
In ancient Greek is written, however you say that in Greek, but it translates to Island of Atlantis.
Ooh.
Aha!
A reference to the lost city of Atlantis. Very interesting.
This must be a compass to find it.
Yes, that's where we're going next, I'm sure. The Colonel is going to send us off soon.
So, surviving the chasm collapse, you eventually reach the summit and climb back down the cliffside. As you near the bottom, you hear the welcome sound of Alaska's seaplane engines spinning up. Congratulations, heroes!
We did it.
Yay!
Oh, that's the wrong one.
No,
That's the death.
we fall to our death. We fall to our death.
Supposed to be this one. Here we go.
Yay! I had a suitcase and an umbrella this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, do I have that golden cow or hippo? That's important to me. I don't know.
I'm sure that's from a past adventure.
Okay.
All right, so
Wonderful.
that concludes the Frozen Legacy, a rather short adventure, but it gives you kind of a taste of the style of this game. But yeah, good job, guys. You did a couple things. Just going for it and activating the stone trap, that was hilarious and awesome, Jason. And, not having to roll to open the hatch was a good one too, June, because every failure on the boat would have caused you to roll that dice 6, and crazy things.
Yeah,
Crazy things would happen.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty hilarious. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks for running that. That was fun.
Yeah, look forward to getting the full rules.
Yeah.
They have a ton of roles they've added. So
Wait, so we're not going to Atlantis tonight?
no, you're not even going to Atlantis with these characters.
Yeah.
In fact, spoiler alert: these characters will probably end up being your rivals.
Oh no.
I know all their weaknesses.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We know.
Won't be a problem.
Bring spiders and heights.
Yeah.
Throw
Call spiders.
Throw gold in front of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, but anyone listening, thank you for watching. I'm sorry about our rough start, but hopefully it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to see the mechanics and everything, and I put the link to the backer kit campaign. So if you're interested, you can take a look at this quick start, and then also back the campaign. There's an all digital pledge, so you can get everything they've done so far digitally, or everything that was from the previous campaign as well. So thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for listening and watching, and we'll be back again soon. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.